ทำเควสต่อทำเควสต่อไปไปที่เผ่าบุตรแห่งเสียงสะท้อนไปหาไซโลลินนั่นไงยืนอยู่ตรงนั้น
Shilonin, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from him. I can vouch that he's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
งั้นผลงานของฉันก็น่าจะพอแล้วนะ
Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natland, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natland, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonin just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
บางทีนี่อาจจะเป็นความรู้ใจกันระหว่างเธอกับเทพแห่งไฟก็ได้นะ
Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
หรือว่าจะต้องไปทั่วทั้ง6เผ่าเลย
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of the Night Wind, the one we call Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
เขาคงไม่ดีใจเท่าไหร่หรอกนะ
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two. Huh?
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Lali would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Oh, let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her. Paimon sure hopes a Hao won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great! Then I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good! We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
ไปเดินเล่นก่อนเหรอ ไปจุดนัดพบใช้เชสกาตัวละครจะได้ไม่ซ้ำกัน จะได้ไม่ซ้ำกันในฉาก หลังจากรออยู่คู่หนึ่งคาชิน่าเสียงหาย ฉันจะได้ใช้โอกาสนี้อธิบายเรื่องศิลาสื่อวิญญาณและขอโทษเขาด้วยเลย
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
ไม่เป็นไร ยังไงพวกเราก็พยายามกันเต็มที่แล้ว เพื่อแผนการของท่านเทพแห่งไฟ ทุกคนที่อยู่ที่นี่ต่างก็รู้ดีว่าสถานการณ์ของนัดลานน่ะมันแย่แค่ไหน
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memory suddenly flooded her brain. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom. Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
ฉันยังมีข้อมูลเพิ่มเติมอีกอย่าง พวกเราพอจะรู้แล้วแหละว่าคนที่ช่วยเดอะกัปตันน่ะตอนนี้อยู่ในร้านประลองเป็นใคร คนนี้มาจากเจ้าแห่งลมราตรีเหมือนกับเขาชื่อโอโลลอนปกติจะอาศัยอยู่ในป่าตามลำพังไม่ได้อาศัยอยู่ในเผ่าเพราะงั้นตอนแรกก็เลยไม่มีใครในเผ่าสังเกตเห็นการหายตัวไปครั้งนี้จนกระทั่งวันหนึ่งซิลาลิสังเกตเห็นความผิดปกติและพบว่าไม่มีใครได้ข่าวโอโลรอนมาสักพักแล้ว
See, Lolly knows him too?
โอโลรอนเป็นเด็กกำพร้าถูกหัวหน้าเผ่าเจ้าแห่งลมราตรีกับคนใจดีหลายคนเลี้ยงมาจนโตแต่ได้ยินมาว่าคนนี้เป็นคนประหลาดมาตั้งแต่เด็กแล้ว
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
ใช่ในจุดนี้โอโลรอนกับซิลาลิคล้ายกันมากเพราะงั้นพวกเขาสองคนเลยเข้ากันได้ดียังไงล่ะ
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lally could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
ตอนนี้ยังไม่มีข้อมูลสรุปเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของโอโลรอนไม่รู้ว่าเขาเข้าร่วมกับฟาตุยด้วยความสมัครใจหรือถูกข่มขู่กันแน่ซิลาลิคงอยากจะพิสูจน์ว่าการกระทำของโอโลรอนไม่ใช่การทรยศฉันกะจะใช้เรื่องนี้เป็นจุดเริ่มต้นและลองคุยกับเขาดู
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
ถ้าทุกคนยินดีแล้วก็เรื่องนี้จะเปลี่ยนจากการขอความช่วยเหลือเป็นการร่วมมือที่มีผลประโยชน์ต่อทั้งสองฝ่ายแม้ว่าฉันจะคิดว่าซิลาลิคงไม่ปฏิเสธคำขอของท่านเทพแห่งไฟแต่การร่วมมือกันจะทำให้เธอมีสมาธิมากขึ้นและไม่ต้องวอกแวกเพราะเรื่องโอโลรอนฉันเห็นด้วยนะ
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Mollypo Kanich. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
ฉันจะไปส่งให้เดี๋ยวนี้แหละ
Take care out there, Kanich. I'll be heading back as well. There's still a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
ชวับตัดจบก่อน